Good evening, Tajay.
Good evening.
Good afternoon. How are you doing today?
Evening, sir.
Bye. We'll have an opportunity. Good afternoon.
Well, the time is very hot. Make sure that you are fully hydrated. Oh, Josh, you good?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
So you can give me some way I eat.
I can give you some of what I'm eating.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, goodness, I wish I were eating.
Mm.
Everybody take a little hiatus.
What was that, sir?
And I'm saying, everybody, let me take a little hiatus from the class. I'm not seeing them coming out. Normally they are here.
I think they're on their way.
Yeah, my calls running a bit late, but he will be joining soon.
All right. What I will do is to project some more questions we can do because we're on the second order cross partial derivative, don't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. I don't think anybody is going to, well, try to back a cupboard. Uh, okay, more coming in, more coming in. I have some good news to share with you guys. There's so many things that I have to share with you. All right, there are so many things that I have to share with you. Let me do it one at a time. Um, Congratulations to all of you. Excelsior Community College is now institutionally accredited. And what does this mean? It means the world, because your bachelor's degree has been, because computer was always up there, but what it means is that every program that is offered by the institution is now accredited internationally. So once you go anywhere locally, regionally, internationally, globally, and present your certificate from Excelsior, there should be no questions asked. Because we are institutionally accredited. And congratulations. We are the first and only community college in Jamaica to achieve this feat. And big up on yourself. There's a lot of hard work behind the scenes. And a lot of people don't recognize how much work we have put in place just to help your students. So that's one. So congrats. Two, I just sent you the third draft of your timetable. And if you are having any difficulty with it, it's a time now for you to speak up, because after this draft, I think it's going to be the final draft where no changes can take place. So scroll through to ensure that you're seeing all of your courses, nothing missing, and that you're fine. I'm actually scrolling through as I speak to you, but I'm not seeing calculus 2 yet. Anybody see it yet? Can let me know which day?
Yes, sir. Day 8.
Oh, that's day 4, day 8. Let me scroll. Oh, so what do I know? So calculus 1 and 1. Our colleges in calculus 1. I see calculus 1 and day 4. All right, so let me go to day 8. Oh, you see, so quick.
Sir, that's Control F.
I knew that, but because I'm looking on it on my phone, that's why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Look to see if you also see for me Foundation 3, Concept in Math 3, because FCM 3, I not see that.
Sir, that's day 4 at 1 p.m.
Strange, which I was at day 4 for so long. All right, so I'm at day 8 now and seeing whoa, first exam too, you know. You see that? Want them set up the calculus in such a way, say, yo, yeah, get it out of the way first. No, man. FCM3 is on the same day as calculus. Look and see if it's FCM3 or FCM2 you're looking at.
Oh, let me double check.
I'm seeing FCM3 on the same day as calculus 2.
Oh, I didn't know that there's different levels to it.
Yeah, man, there's 1, 2, and 3. Thanks, Doug. So both of them are on the day 8 Rockstone. What is it? What is day 8 though? Day 8 is which day? May 15th. Okay. Day 8 is May 15. May 15th is which day of the week, please? That's a
So
Monday.
Wednesday. Wednesday, sir.
It's a Wednesday. Oh, that's a wonder if I can mark off them papers before Friday. It would be nice if I could mark off those papers before Friday. I think I want to mark off your papers first before I start marking a business cal, because but the business cal is going to be before your exam. Business cal is more students, so it take a longer time to mark. Business calculus is on the 10th, Friday the 10th. The same day as the 6 math people. Okay. So if I get it Friday the 10th, I'll never get this mark off. All right. All right, so I hope you guys are getting yourselves prepared. Um, as I said before, after today, there's no class on Friday, no class on Monday, no class on Wednesday. When do we go back to work? Is it Thursday we go back? I think it's Thursday we go back, but we'll see what would happen. Alrighty, let me stop share and have you do something for me. So the next step of the game was to look at our cross-order partials. Did you complete the questions on it for the cross-order partials? Or you never did it? You never looked at it?
Yes, sir. I attempted them.
You
I
attempted the
look
cross.
at about 2 of them. I think.
Okay.
Wait, the cross order? No. I think the second, not the cross. I think I look at one cross, but
You look at it. Yeah, but we had completed the second order. Did we complete all the second order?
remember, I didn't complete them, you know.
Oh yeah.
I was supposed to do them.
All
I
right.
looked, I looked at one of the cross.
All right, never mind. I think I can do this way. Instead of going back to those stuff. Are you seeing my screen? Let me just check to see. Yes, you are. All right, so all right. So what I'll do in this case here is to give you all right. So it says now questions involving both first and second order partial derivatives. And then now towards the end of this question here, I'm going to stop and talk about the cross order partial derivatives. Now, where I'm going, by the end of today's class, I should be able to reach a complete question so you can see what is happening, and then hopefully when next we meet one day next week, God's willing, I'll be able to attack a true application question with you. As I said before, this topic is a must have for 30 marks. I want fulsome understanding today about my partials. Try and catch it. On the mark gets it, go. I want you to find for me F subscript X, F subscript XX, F subscript Y, F subscript YY. Between those first four, we'll press pause and then we'll move on to the cross order partials. Whenever you get questions like these, there are 6 calculations that I expect of you. F subscript X, F subscript XX, F subscript XY, F subscript Y, F subscript YY, F subscript YX. 6 order, 6 partials. Those 6 partials will give you 5 marks. If you know your partials, you get 5 marks already out of 30. 5 marks already out of 30. And I will show you some other steps that you need to just do so you can pick up some marks. Quick with time, you can pick up 15 marks, and then I'll show you how to pick up the other 15 marks. If you follow my lead, if you follow my instructions, you can't go wrong. Let's go. I might get it go.
Are we supposed to do the cross order?
No, not yet. F, X, 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 Y, Y, Y.
Oh, I was asking because I thought this was one of the questions we did already, but it's not.
Finish, sir.
Good job. How the rest of us stay? We shouldn't be taking long on this, We're supposed to be finished with this one too. How we stay the rest of you?
Working.
Let's see. One to the board. Um, all of you who continue to slide into the class and don't even send greeting, I'm watching you closely. Very closely. All right, come. This is it now. What is we're taking too long on this one now. What is the answer for f subscript x?
So just to make sure I'm following right, that's just one with the XL one, right? Not the
Yeah,
XX.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Just say x alone.
That would be 12xy minus 4y cube plus 1.
Check that plus one.
Let's
That's why.
Go through us. We
see.
stop.
Mhm.
Stop.
Repeat
Me
that,
look like
please.
me like when you're at Earth, you know, Aston Hill.
Sorry about that.
No man. Me like when you're at Earth, you plus y. Check Taj. Supposedly plus y.
Doing it right now, sir.
Anybody else?
What you have? Somebody was asking for the
Somebody's asking for what?
I think Shamari was asking what was the answer.
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
See, they're projecting that now. Projecting the answer now. So it's 12xy minus 4y cubed plus y. Remember, it's xy. If you
Yes.
hold the y constant and differentiating the x, and the differential of x is 1. So it's 1 times y, which is y. How we feel? How we stay?
Yeah.
Is there anyone in the class that did not get that? I'm not sending anybody up for this final exam when they don't understand this something, you know.
Oh, God.
Serious about it. You're saying something, Ottilie?
No, sir. Good evening. I came in late, so I'm doing it. You know?
What about the rest of you? Are we all there?
Yeah. Just got them, sir, and yes, I got that answer.
All right, good job. Let us know. Let us know. Calculate f subscript x. What is x?
What would it for the XX?
Sir, that's 12y.
XX.
Anybody? Me not pay no mind, no, Asali. Don't mind. Not
Why you
even bad.
not paying
Because I said to you, do x, y, and y. And
I
then you
never
go ask me.
realized that.
Okay,
Never realized the Mac open.
so you get kitchen, you know.
But I would but the over here I do 12 most 12x. X and Y. As I said what it's supposed to do. XX. All right.
So I hear Taj's answer.
I see 12y as well, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir.
That 12y as well.
Why, sir?
Okay, thank you, please.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna make sure some Mac close this day.
I would do that too. Next you say something very nice about me and I hear it and I just get very excited. Me not like maths, you know. Like you get right. All right, let's go. 12y is indeed correct. Can you go ahead now for me, please, with f subscript y? What is f subscript y?
I'm gonna say 12x minus 4x y squared.
For which one, that, sir?
Close.
I would ask her the same question. I did say f subscript y. You are now
Yes,
differentiating with
yeah.
respect to y.
Oh, yeah, true.
Right, y. So f subscript y, please.
I can try that one.
Go ahead.
I got 6x square minus 12xy square plus 16y plus x.
What say you, the rest of you?
Agreed, sir.
Good job, Simon.
Agreed.
Good job, Shamari. Oliver, what say you?
Agreed.
Okay. I also agree. What is YY?
Sir, negative 24xy plus 16.
Sounds great to me. The rest of you agree?
Yes, sir.
Good job. Shamari, Oliver, Astonil, Arthur Lee.
We get the same thing then, but they forget to put back in minus 24. As in, I thought I did put it down as positive, but then when I work it out, yeah.
Me go charge you, no, Shamari. You know, so the second time you come mix it like that, Shamari, me go charge you. Me go charge you.
More, sir, no, sir. We can't afford no more fine, sir.
All right, cool. Very nice though. My only drawback to all of this is that some of you are taking too long to get this thing done up. I mean, the partials, you can do the partials quick and fast. Quick and fast, right? But it comes with a lot of practice, and you'll be getting a lot of practice. Let me tell you something. If you don't understand this topic, it's just hard for you to pass the plus 2. That's what I'm gonna say now. You get this out of the way, you lick it down in the exam, move on. I need some A's. I need some A's. I'm tired of seeing the B's. I need some A's, and I do give A's. I want to get a wow moment. All right?
You think say marker?
I don't. Oh no, I'm far from that. No man, I'm far from that. No man, that's somebody else, not me. All right. Now we're going to be looking at the second order, the cross order partial derivatives. We're looking at the cross order partial derivatives. Now, recall that you must use the first derivatives of the original function to evaluate the cross order partials. So what it is that I've done is to put my first order in blue so that you can be guided accordingly. Now, I am going to be asking you to calculate f subscript x, y. F subscript x, y. You're going to be using f subscript x and differentiate that with respect to y. When you do that, let me show you. No, let me ask you. Use your f subscript x and differentiate this function with respect to y and tell me what you get. Anybody?
Sir, I can say that one more time?
I want you to find f subscript xy for me. But remember, you have to start with f subscript x. What do you get?
I have 12, well, the full answer, sir.
Yeah.
I have 12x minus 12y square plus 1.
Does anybody what is it, Oliver?
Sound like it.
Okay, great job. Thanks for waking up, Oliver. Anybody else? I hear from Taj, I hear from Oliver. Anybody else?
Yes, sir.
Good job. Simon
Yes, sir.
agrees. Shamari agrees. Good.
Yeah, for the most part.
We know one for the most part.
Yes, sir, that's what I got.
Okay, thank you, please, ma'am. Arthur Lee, I know you just got in, but I know you're supposed to change and drink the tea and ready for go.
So I'm going, sir. I soon catch up with the pace, man.
Okay. You see
Sir,
all
confirm the answer 12x minus 12y squared plus 1. I don't think it's right. Okay.
Yeah.
it's there. 12x minus 12y squared plus 1. Mm, 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 mm. Good afternoon, Mr. Chevy.
Yeah, afternoon, sir.
You just a slide in the I class and asking out to the I. Wow, go on.
So I'm just reaching, sir.
I know, but we're complaining, you know. But my friend will do that, you know. No. All right. What is F subscript YX? Talk to me. Anybody, somebody.
Sir, I got back.
12x.
Yeah, go ahead. You got back. Somebody said got back, and then I hear 12x. Continue
No,
with the 12x.
Oliver will stick. Oh, wow.
Oliver, where say get?
No man, we just a freestyle it. Like I said, 12x minus um minus 12 y squared plus 16 plus x.
Is it 16 plus x? You differentiating it with respect to
To X.
with respect to x.
16y, yeah.
Right, that means 16y is a constant. So that go to 0.
Yes, yes.
And when you differentiate y, when you differentiate x, you get 1.
Man, at the bus for the time, man, I have paper with me, you know.
No man, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Me hear you, man. I'm gonna like the freestyle. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Done. Easy. All right. So Taj, just sound like you agree with what is on it. Well, I heard you say the same, and then he was coming in. So I think you're
Yes.
saying the same thing. I like his freestyle, but he never say is X we differentiate in respect to Astanil. We get
So sure never hear me says the same thing.
me want to tell me. You don't know what same thing
Twelve
is.
x minus 12y squared plus 1.
Thank you, my love.
Okay.
Utterly, no, me not play no. You're multitasking utterly. I feel jealous. More you pay me some attention now.
Yes, sir, I have my attention.
Okay, great. Come, I need for you to. I don't want you to have to play catch up outside of class. I want you to catch up in class. So come. So that's very good, guys. Now let me caution you, because I did say to you that your f of xy will always be equal to your f of yx. And when they ask you to calculate f of xy, not because you know that they're supposed to be equal, you're just going to write down f of yx and say same thing, or just write the same thing. You must do the calculation, because if you make an error when you calculate your f of xy or f of yx, that error will come up. The error will come up and you will see that I don't get the same thing, I'm doing something wrong. So it simply means that you would have made an error with your first order partial. And if you make the error with your first order partial, it means that the error for your second order partials would also be incorrect. If they're wrong, better stop, take the extra time, and go over the question, because you can't go no further with the question to go wrong. Everything is going to be wrong. All right, but this is very good though. I am very pleased with what I am hearing. Now, I'm going to ask to run everything for this other example now. Example number 2, I want you to run it. You're going to be doing all 6 calculations. First order, second order, and second order cross partials. On the mark, get set, go. I'm giving you, it's now 5:55. I'm giving you up until 5:59 to get it done up. Quick and fast. Start.
Sir,
Yes, Papa.
yeah, in that first example there, sir. In
The
that
first example.
first equation, is that a minus 8y square?
You're asking me the first example is a minus 8y squared,
Yeah, in the equation.
positive 8y squared.
Oh, all right, sir. All right, sir, that's all. Can go
Yeah.
back to the question.
Let's stop.
Finish, sir.
Good job. You finished a minute before time. Very nice. Anybody else?
Finish, sir.
Good job. You too. Finish a minute before.
Finish, sir.
Good job. That's 3. Who is next?
So you want the first, second, and or you
I
just want
want, I want everything.
all right, cool.
All right. Shamari, what did you get for f subscript x and f subscript xx?
F subscript X, I got 10xy plus 6y squared plus 6x.
And
Fxx, I got 10y plus 6.
the rest of you, do you agree with him?
Agree, sir.
Agreed, sir.
Good job,
Yes.
good job, good job, good job, good job.
Agree,
Sa-
sir.
Very nice, Aston. Boom, 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 again. Simon, what do you get for
Sir.
f subscript y and yy? Sorry, Aston, you're saying?
He called F XX just now as well.
Yeah, man, he said 10y plus 6, and that's correct.
Okay.
Simon, f subscript y and yy for me, please.
Right, sir. For y, I got 5x squared plus 12xy minus 7. And for y is 12x.
Is he correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good job. What about the rest of you in class?
Yes, sir, he is correct, yeah.
Very nice, very nice. Very good, Simon. Very good, very good, very good. Oliver is on the bus. Who should I ask? Who should I ask? Taj, what did you get for F subscript XY and YX?
Well, for both of them, it should be the same, but for the XY, I got 10x plus 12y, and I got the same thing for YX, 10x plus 12y.
Good job.
And that is correct, sir.
Excellent. Now, I am taking a deliberate effort on a non-left class today. We don't want to understand the stuff. Don't get frustrated. Work with me. Get this out of the way. These functions are easy to work with. The functions that they may give you in the exam may have 5 terms or 6 terms or 7 terms. It doesn't matter. It's the same way we are doing the thing. It's just that you're going to get a longer function. Sometimes the function is as short as this one. I don't know what function we're going to give you, but the principle is the same. Remember, I don't teach you by question. I teach you conceptually. Any situation you find yourself in, you should be able to get yourself out of it. Very good. Now, I have yet another question to give. Numero, is it stress? Stress. Go. Start from it, please. There you go, number 3. Everything.
Finish, sir.
Finish the
Right? Congrats for those of you who are finished. I'm projecting the answers. Look at them quickly and tell me if you agree with those.
Agree, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good job, good job. Anybody else agree?
Yes, sir.
Good job. There is a question 4. We're getting quick at this. Question 4. Start 4 for me, please.
Finish, sir.
Finish, sir.
Yes, sir. Finish.
What do you give for the answer?
Oh, which one?
4A.
As in the x and the
XX.
x. Oh, for the x, I got negative 6x plus 7y cubed plus 6x squared y to the fourth minus 1. And for the XX, I got negative 6 plus 12x y to the fourth.
Do you agree with him?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
After
go
you
ahead.
said you said negative 6x plus 7y cube plus 6x squared y to the 4 minus 1 for
Yeah.
the first one? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, thanks for being awake. Utterly very nice. To Chevy, you are next. FY and FYY.
All right, so FY, I got 21x y squared plus 8x cubed y cubed. And for FYY, I got 42xy plus 24x cubed y squared.
Is he correct?
Can I go for the FY one more time?
21xy squared plus 8x cubed y cubed.
Okay, yeah, I got the same thing.
Yeah.
Asadil, can I ask you for the FY and for XY and YX? When she ready for not talk to me, she does not talk to me, you know. Oh boy.
Sir, I think she stepped away.
Okay. Simon, what did you get, sir? X, Y, and YX.
Sir, I stepped away, but I didn't get to finish it, but I finished the others.
Okay. Oliver, you read from it? I better stay on the bus. I better stay on the bus. Come, could I hear you better on the bus, you know? All right. Shamari, what you got for X, Y, and YX?
For XY, I got 21y squared plus 24x squared y cubed. And for f of yx of xy, I got the same thing, 21y squared plus 24x squared y cubed.
Agree, sir.
Very nice, guys. You are getting there. Let me pause because there's a fifth question there. There's a fifth question. And after this fifth question, I am going to take it up to another level. Are we okay so far? Is there anybody in the class that is struggling? Okay, that's a no. There's a fifth question. When the mark gets it go, I'm going to be moving into something else after this. The same topic, but I'm going to compound it. What time is it now? 18 past. Good time. Start for me, please. Quick and fast. Get this one right again so we can move on.
Finish, sir.
You're quick.
Method, one more record.
I've just finished.
All right. Are we still, we're finished now, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Answer. Anybody? F of x, x, and f of x and x. Anybody?
Sir, for no, Anthony, go ahead.
Negative 5x to the 4, y to the 4 plus 7, y square, and f of y minus 4x5 y to the cube plus 14xy. My background is so that's why I'm not make it.
Tell me f subscript y again.
Negative 4x5 y cube plus y cube plus 14xy.
Yeah. And what is x?
Negative 20x cube y to the 4,
What is y?
negative 12x to the 5 y square plus 14x.
All right. And you're on a ball. So what is xy and what is yx?
Negative 20x for y3, y to the cube, sorry. F of y, x of xy, sir.
What? You're going so good. Come on, give me f of xy again.
Negative 20x to the 4 y cube.
Mm-hmm.
Finish that up.
Is she finished with the last one, guys?
No, sir.
Oh,
What you missing off?
Oh,
The 14. Why?
You're missing
Yeah,
off the 14y.
14 y. Okay, all right, thank you.
Let
So
me.
that's really nice, them neighbors, but we can't open them.
All right. Look at that. 2 minutes and look at that. I'm moving on to something else. All right, so I am pretty pleased. I'm pretty pleased. Have my concerns, but I will deal with those on a one-on-one basis. All right, so you guys are getting, well, have gotten for the most part the calculations. I have, trust me, many more. What I want to do now is just to have a conversation with you. And take it up to another level. And this is where I want to get to. So to calculate the stationary point, because all of what it is that we're doing is heading into calculating stationary points. We did stationary points of single variable. Shamari, are you there?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Oh, me not hear you, man. You did get the last one right?
Yes, sir.
We want to hear you. We still want to hear it, right?
All right, sir.
Yeah, man, cool. Now, all of what we're doing is to get the stationary point, is to get our acts together to calculate the stationary points. We've already calculated the stationary points of single variable functions in calculus 1. In calculus 2, we are about to calculate stationary points of the multivariable function. In calculus 1, what I did was just to give you a function, like what I'm doing now, and me say calculate this, calculate that, calculate this, calculate that. In calculus 2, it's going to be application type questions. So when I go through this, I want to find an application type question and show you what it is that we're talking about. Show you what it is that we're talking about, because you are going to be reading questions that giving you scenarios, and you're going to be asked to answer those scenarios as I go along, right? So I want you to be able to fully understand what is happening. So for stationary point, to determine the stationary point 1, we have to differentiate the function f of xy to obtain f subscript x of xy and f subscript y of xy. Then in order to do that, just like the stationary point for single variable function, we're going to set the first derivative equals to 0. That is f subscript x and f subscript y of xy. We're going to set those equals to 0, right? Then we're going to be solving the unknowns simultaneously, similar to what it is that we did before. Oh boy, my neighbors are smoking. I mean, burning. And Jesus, I cannot take the smoke at all. And it's going to give us our critical values when we do that. Then the result together is going to be yielding my stationary points, my critical points, or my turning points. All of them mean the same thing. Just as what I told in calculus 1, same story in calculus 2. No change. And then to classify the nature, all of this classification of nature is not strange to you. The methodology might be different, but you should understand what I mean by the nature. All right. Now, this is a formulation that we're going to be using. D of AB is going to be equal to f of xx AB times f of yy AB minus f of xy AB. And that's how you get the 5 marks. You get the 5 marks because you need to calculate f subscript x and xx, y and yy, that's 4. And they don't give you 2 marks for the xy and the yx. I want you to calculate the xy and the yx because both of them are supposed to give you the same value. So I want you to calculate both, because if both are not correct, then we have a problem. So I'm helping you to be able to maximize on those points. And then what you're going to be doing for me now is I have a little table here. And as we go through the question, all of what I'm talking about here will come as natural as it's supposed to come, because you're not going to get these in the exam. It says if the evaluation of my D here is positive, meaning that it's greater than 0, I have 2 scenarios where it is positive. Scenario 1, scenario 2. Scenario 1, if it is positive, and my f of xx is also positive, then I have a relative minimum. Scenario 2, if it is positive, but my f of xx, when I calculate my f of xx is negative, then I have a relative maximum. You see, if D is negative, you don't have to check nothing. We have a saddle point. And if D equals 0, you have to go wait until calculus 3 to work that one out. That's it in a nutshell. That's what is going to be asked of you in a nutshell. Nothing more than that. And I promise you, nothing more than that. I promise you. All right. Now we're going to do a question. We're going to do a question, but I'm trying to find, oh God, these people smoking and just make me, it start hurt me now. Boy. I'm going to find an easy question, a very easy one. So that it boosts your confidence. But that one that kind of look way too easy. All right, let me do that one. Let me. All right, let me do these two. If I do these two easy ones, I should be able to finish up in class. Now, let me ask you to. Let me ask you quickly, because I am going to be working alongside with you, but of course you have to put in the sweat equity. The question says for the do know, f of xy is equal to x squared plus xy plus y squared plus y. Go ahead for me quick and fast in 2 minutes to calculate all 6 partials for me. Asanila, are you back? All 6 partials for this function. Quick and fast. On the mark, get set, go. Yes, I.
Finish, sir.
Good job. What about the rest of you?
Finish, sir.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I want all of you to be on the same page because waiting on the rest of the year because I have to. I need all of that so I can move into my calculation. Where are we? Talk to me now. I want to hear 3 students let them finish.
Finish, sir.
Mhm. All right. What did you get for f subscript x? Anybody? You can
2x
first.
plus y
And what is y?
X plus 2y.
plus 1.
Plus 1, Mikey.
Plus
Plus
1, yeah.
1.
Yes, yes.
Okay, what is xx?
2.
2, sir.
y,
2.
2.
xy,
1.
yx.
1.
1, sir.
Yeah, it's so easy something is. Mark you, for your exam, I don't expect you to get something like this. Because this is way too easy. You can't get something like this for 30 marks. Right? The function is going to be a little bit more complex. Sir, but you think we can manage it? Yes, because it's the same formulation. I'm giving you this quick and easy one just to show you how to complete the quick. Hold on there. No, man, this smoker coming in, man. Hold on. Go up on that to me, please, to make sure you get it. Jesus. All right. So I'm expecting you guys to get what is happening right here. I'm expecting you guys to get what is happening right here. No, so people can wicked someone. Jesus. All right. So here what is going to happen now. As I said to you, we're going to set our first derivative equals to 0. Our first derivative is going to be f subscript x and f subscript y. We're setting our first derivatives equal to 0. We're going to set them equal to 0. We're going to solve simultaneously. So for stationary point, we're going to let 2x plus y equals 0. And we're going to let x plus 2y plus 1 equals 0. And then we're going to solve those simultaneously. This should not be surprising to you because when we were doing single variable function, what we did was to do our questions in such a way that dy by dx is going to be equal to 0. Same thing here for the partials. F subscript x is a first derivative equals 0. F subscript y is also a first derivative. I'm going to set it equals to 0. Now, look at what I'm doing. Setting them equals to 0, and then I'm going to transpose the second equation to be, well, how I did this one is a little different, but I can go ahead and transpose and say x plus 2y is equals to -1. I decided to do y equals -2x in this case to solve it by the substitution method, but it can also be solved using the elimination method because they're two linear functions. So what I did here was to make y the subject and subtract 2x from both sides to give me y equals negative 2x right here in 2. Anywhere in the second equation I see y, I'm going to put negative 2x. So I'm going to have x, which is here, plus 2 times negative 2x, because that is now y, plus 1 equals 0. And then I'm going to have x plus 2 times negative 2x is going to be negative 4x right here, plus 1. When I subtract 4x from x, I'm going to have negative 3x plus 1 equals 0. I'm trying to isolate. So if I add 3x to both sides, I'm going to get 1 is equal to 3x, divide both sides by 3, x is going to be equal to a third. Look at that look at that calculation and tell me if you agree with it, please. Take your time and go through it and tell me if you agree.
Agree, sir.
Thank you, Shamari. What about the rest of you?
Agree, sir.
Good job. Astonil, Arthur Lee, Chevy.
Sir,
Okay.
you can just run back the line where you have the y equal negative 2x, please.
So what I'm
Yeah,
using,
start
I'm
back
using,
on here, yeah.
okay. All right. So I'm using the elimination method. You understand how I get y equals negative 2x?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
you carry it over the equal sign, so
Okay.
it changed to minus.
Okay, all right. So I guess a seat. I don't like the carry over part, but I guess you'll catch it. And then now, y is
Yeah.
going to be equal to negative 2x. In the second equation, anywhere I see y, I'm going to substitute negative 2x. Anywhere I see y, I'm substituting negative 2x. So in the second equation, I can't put it in the first equation since
Oh, yes. You see
yeah,
it
man.
now.
Yeah, man. I can't do it for the first equation because I transpose the first equation. So look at this. I have to use the second equation. So this x is this, and then I have 2y, but y is equal to negative 2x. So we have 2 times negative 2x plus 1 equals 0. So I've made a substitution, so I have an equation only in x. When I distribute this 2 over this negative 2x, I'm going to get negative 4x. So this x is this, 2 times negative 2x is negative 4x, and this one is this one here. And when I say x minus 4x, I'm going to get negative 3x plus 1. And then I'm going to add 3x to both sides. I'm going to get 1 equals 3x. I'm going to divide both sides by 3. I'm going to get x to be equals to a third. Crosby.
Yeah. At the substitution, I never did see. See, no, yeah.
Very nice, Oliver. Very nice, Oliver. Crosby, Oliver, see it. You see it now?
Yes, sir.
Me, I was stuck at the same line for a second. Because I was thinking of it as expanding the bracket, but then I'm saying you're substituting for x. Then I got what you did.
They see it now.
Yeah, I'm saying it no.
Good job. I love the energy of the class, and I want you to just keep up that same energy. As we're winding down to the end of the session, what I'm going to be doing now is substituting my x equals to a third into any of the two equations to work out the corresponding value of y. So this x is my critical value. And also, in order to get a critical point now, I need to find the y value. So I need to substitute it into any of the original equations, any of the equations up top. I don't know which one I use again, so I'm going to try, okay, 2x plus y equals 0. So I use the first equation. So anywhere in the first equation I see x, I'm going to put a third. So that will become now 2 times a third plus y equals 0. 2 times a third is going to be negative 2/3. I mean, positive 2/3. I'm going to subtract 2/3. I'm going to get a negative 2/3. So y is going to be equal to negative 2/3. Look at that and tell me if you see it.
Yes, sir.
Good. The rest of you.
Yes, sir. I see.
Yeah, man. We're just making the quick substitution. No, my critical point now is going to be 1/3 comma negative 2/3. It's going to be 1/3 comma negative 2/3. That's my critical point. And then now I need to go and test my critical point to see if I have a local maximum, local minimum, saddle point, or the question just can't work. So I'm recalling now my formula. Remember, if it's f of x times f of xy minus f of xy all squared. You see this AB business? This AB is going to be my critical point. So what I'm determining right here, like this smoke kill me, man. What I'm determining right here is going to be D of a third comma negative 2/3. So A is a third in all of them, and B is negative 2/3, right? So I'm going to recall some things. What am I recalling? I'm recalling the value of fxx, yy, xy, and yx. Everybody agree with these these four sets of values?
Yes, sir.
Good job. So it says f of x times f of yy. Uh-oh. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 minus 1 squared is 3. Talk truth. And I'm saying that I have a relative minimum. Why do I have a relative minimum? D is positive. I get a positive 3. But f of xx is also positive. So since f of xx is positive, since D is positive, and f of xx is also positive, I get a relative minimum. If f of xx were negative and D here being positive, I've had a relative maximum. So I have a relative minimum for my question. That's the end of the question. That's the end of the question. So the things that you're going to do is to find the 6 partials. When you find the 6 partials, the first order partial derivatives you're going to set equals to 0. The f subscript x and the f subscript y. You're going to solve those simultaneously. You're going to get the critical values or value. When you get those, you are going to substitute the critical values now into our D formula. Once you substitute in our D formula, f of xx times f of yy minus f of xy all squared. If D is positive and f of xx is positive, we have a relative minimum. If D is positive and f of xx is negative, we have a relative maximum. If D is less than 0, we have a saddle point. And if D is equal to 0, calculus 3. You have 10 minutes. And I want to run the second one for me quick and fast. Let me see how far you can get in the 10 minutes with this question. Let me see how far you'll get to that question number 2 in 10 minutes. I'm right here. Let me see if we can go neutralize the smoke. No, hold on, I'm coming. All right, we have 4 minutes left. Are you finished with the 6 partials?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Look and tell me if you agree with those partials, please.
Yes, sir.
All right. Anybody finish with the simultaneous equation?
Sir, if they are going boom bang with you, sir, stop.
Where are you stuck? What you got for the value of X or Y?
Sir, first we get y, we get minus 2 over 3x.
That's what I got. Anybody else?
No problem.
Anybody else? Don't fail me now, guys. Come.
Just finish it, sir. I got x for y. I got x equal 1 and y equal minus 2/3.
All right, so clearly we do something wrong then, because I think the same 2/3 is what Chevy said in good. But when I did the question, that's not what I've got. What's your first equation? Tell me your first equation.
Two x plus 3y equals 0.
3x plus 2y equals 0.
All right, that may get 2. And then what I did, because I want to eliminate the x's first, I multiply equation 1 by 3 and equation 2 by 2. I just multiply them, I interchange the coefficient and multiplied it. So I'm going to get 3 times 2x, which is going to give me 6x plus 9y equals 0 as equation 3. And I'm going to end up with now 6x plus 4y equals 0 as equation 4. So now I can subtract one equation from the next. So if I say, go ahead.
What's that method called, sir?
Elimination. Elimination method. So now I have the x's to be similar. I'm going to subtract one from the other. So I'm going to say equation 3 minus equation 4. So 6x minus the 6x is going to be equal to 0. 9y minus 4y is 5y. And 0 minus 0 is 0. I divide both sides by 5, y is equal to 0. Put y equals 0 in, I call this the first equation. If I put it in the second equation, I should get the same result. So anywhere in equation 1, I see y, I put 0. So it's going to be 2x plus 3 times 0 equals 0. So 2x equals 0. Divide both sides by 2, x equals 0. So my critical point is going to be 0, 0. Look at that and tell me if you agree with what I have. If you see where it is that you made your mistake, or the problem is you don't remember how to solve simultaneously. Which is it?
Sorry, I don't remember how to do it right now, but next time.
All right, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that 100%. All right. And then just to finish off the question, I'm going to put f of x, f of xy. I'm recalling what those are again, 2, 2, and 3, 3. And it's as right above, I say f of x is positive. So when I work out my d, I'm going to get my d to be negative. So guess what? Whether or not f of x is positive, the mere fact that d is negative, I have a saddle point. Even though f of x is positive, that don't mean nothing to me if d is negative. If d is negative, I have a saddle point. Question done right there. So that's the end of the question. All right. So since we have been working on all of those, but the only one that gave you some problems. I'm gonna give you this one to do. The only one that gave you some problems would have been this last one. I am going to send you this one plus one of the questions to do. And we'll call it a day. What I'm going to tell you though, you guys did very well. We went through quite a bit today. We went through quite a bit. I just want you to remain focused. I know you have other coursework doing. Don't think that I don't know. I'm very mindful of the fact that you have other coursework doing, but I also want you to be able to multitask. 270324. I want you to be able to multitask. All right. Let me know if it is that you have received the handout that I
So when is our next class?
good question. When them say we'll come back?
Thursday of next week.
So it's Thursday next week. So we don't have no class Wednesday. Whoa. We're not going to work, you know.
Sir,
Yeah, definitely, sir.
at Thursday school open back, sir?
So them say
Yeah, man. The blast for them send out.
what is class
Sure.
again?
So just remember to post this recording because I need to go over it for the weekend.
Okay, as soon as it becomes available, my son, I will definitely do that for you.
I had a question about Microsoft, and I forgot.
No problem. All right, let me know if you've received the thing that I sent. The last question that we just did, plus I gave you one at the end for homework.
Yes, sir. Receive.
All right.
Mister, I got it.
All right. So I'm seeing closure notice. It says classes resume on the 4th. When is the 4th? Next Thursday?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Next week, Thursday.
So classes resume on the 4th. Let me just send that to you.
So, sir, you're not going back to work until the 4th?
Why you sound so bad, man?
Very, like, I would really do with the sessions, though. Like, come on.
No, anybody get the feeling that she sound bad, man? A while ago, tell the truth.
I just said very, you think me I did my bad mind complete return.
You know, when you don't follow me out, me I said have a little thing going here, trust me. But yeah, I know, to be honest with you though, it is this time for me is very welcoming because as you know, we lost a team member in math, and you know, I have been trying to cover for those classes and a lot of other little things, and I really am tired. When I say I'm tired, it's a tomorrow, God's willing. Me not even want to hear no. Matter of fact, I'm going to disable all of my alarms that normally go off in the mornings tonight because me only want to wake up. Either if I for go bathroom or I'm hungry in my sleep. No man, I'll get mash up sleep tomorrow. But yes, get some work done, please. I beg of you. See if you can complete your Edico stuff. Ask me, shoot me a WhatsApp message when you remember the question on Edico. Students, my aim for this semester, as it has been for all the other semesters, but I am the block scheduling, I am getting all of it to get through with this course. I'm not entertaining any failures. I'm not entertaining any failures. So when you see me come to class and I kind of sound militant, it's because I know what I want to get from you guys. So you have to go work with it. I'm going to get militant. I'm going to call you up. I'm going to rub you out in class because I want you to say, here the plan. This is what sir wants. I really want you guys to get it. So why am I copying this thing to you several times?
Question,
3
sir.
times. Yeah, go ahead, please.
How much percentage of our final grade is Edico stuff again?
20%, and the mid-semester is another 20%. Prepare for your mid-semester when you come back when you come back from thing. Prepare for your mid-semester. I'll tell you what it is that we're getting. But yes, Editor's office is I meant to send this. Forgive me here. I meant to send this blast to my other classes and I keep sending it to you. Forgive me. Yeah, so it's 20% of your edit for self go towards your final, and the other 20% comes from your mid semester.
Sure. And you say we're getting the trapezoidal on exam level,
When you say on exam to me,
final exam.
everything
Like
when me I
you
do
did before.
every single thing I do so far, the man them at the vetting session last week, say it a come. There is nothing that I have done yet that I say that them say them not set no question on. Every single thing that I have done from the start of this calculus to March 4th is on the exam paper. Real talk. So over the holidays, if you can plan, I know you have work, but if you can plan to meet up online and say, yo, we're gonna go through some stuff, do it. Let me put myself out there. If one of these days on a plan say, yo, I think we have enough studying done up. Make a plan a little 1 hour or a 2 hour past paper session where we're going to sit down and work questions. On a plan it. On a create a Zoom link. Matter of fact, if you don't want a Zoom link, tell me so we can create the Zoom link. So you don't have to use the free one. I can create that Zoom link so we can have our practice session. And I can come in and sit down and fast by one another and say, no, that wrong. Yeah, that right. I'm willing to do that. Why? Because we need to all pass the calculus too. We're not entertaining any failures. Neither am I entertaining any sit. No. Yeah, no 45 to no
Really
49.
appreciate that.
Yeah, man. But we really want to come in and do the stuff. I need some A's. When I say some, we're not about one. I need some A's. So I'm giving you my commitment. We want you to give me the commitment. Right? So as long as we have 2 or 3 or all of them to come and say, yo, we'll find some past people, sir, on trapezoidal. We can just spend some time. We'll spend an hour tonight on trapezoidal. So we want to spend on trapezoidal and Newton Rapson. We'll find 3 past paper questions, sir. When you put the 3 past paper questions together and when you come, when you sit down and work it and say, sir, forward. And I can come in, I can work the questions and I can guide you guys as to, right or wrong and support and so on. And we've all done this now. Shamari by the beer for everyone away. Have a good evening. Talk to you.
All right, sir. Thanks again.
All right, sir.
Sure, have a good
Shamari and I were thinking, so never bad. Pick up on yourself.